Never in my life would I think I would see Mark Wahlberg chubby, you know. Just that's out of context for the movie, but hey. Hello, welcome to my review of the movie, Father Stu. I've been meaning to just watch this movie. I remember my parents were interested in it, and then they learned that the movie was rated R, and then they were like, haha, no. I had some genuine interest in it, and since I'm not as hesitant towards rated R movies, I watched it, and, just for people who might be concerned, like, oh no, it's rated R. The only reason it's that is because it's the language. This movie, Father Stu, if you cannot tell, so it's either Stu is a father to children, or it's Catholicism, or it's a Catholic word, obviously. Yeah. So this is a story about a preacher, a priest named, not Father Stu. No, that's his title. Stuart Long, not Little. Stuart Long. I need to stop making jokes, bro. This may be a short review because I literally get I don't know. I say that, but at the last review I said, this may be short. It was 10 minutes. So this is a pretty decent movie. It obviously tells the story of a man by the name of Stuart Long who, it may be just Mark Wahlberg, but the character came off like before he became a whole preacher and before he was, the good man he ended up being. He's kind of weird. It's kind of strange, kind of weird. He's kind of a strange individual. I mean, he still was as a priest, but he's still there's an enjoyable charm to him. He doesn't take no for an answer. That's a very good summary of his personality. It's just like, if he wants something, he ain't gonna stop until he gets it. Which is the reason he became a priest. Yeah, so we start the story, with, for the Stuart just, cannot decide what he wants to be. Like, in the movie, he's a boxer, then he becomes an actor, and then he tries to, while he's trying to become an actor, like, I'm gonna be a big time. He has to go work at, a meat shop, and he meets this girl. He sees this girl, and he sees this girl, like, I can't whistle. As put the cartoon little thing, of in love kind of thing. He fell in love with the girl instantly. He's like, dang, that girl, boof. So he became a Catholic and all this stuff. He did all this stuff just for one girl, because she's like, that girl party. That was the initial, that was his initial motivation. Before then, he drank, smoked, cussed. He still cusses a lot, even as a Catholic. I'm a Christian myself. So, I don't understand fully Catholicism, but hey, they're not that far different. If I'm going to be honest with you, in my personal opinion, they're not. Those two religions are not that much different. There are differences, obviously. It's just, I'm saying, it's not that much different. I feel like Christianity is a more relaxed version of Catholicism, in a sense. Also, on some ends, it's less relaxed. It's different. Yeah, so he becomes a Catholic and all that stuff, and all that, just to get with a girl, just to get with a girl. And, it doesn't stop there, God had different plans for him. He wasn't just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. Nah, God had different plans for Father Stu, and he takes them and he uses them to spread the word, spread the gospel, which I like that. He takes a bad man who's kind of weird, and he keeps the weirdness, but he spreads the gospel. And I haven't done really much research on this, but I'm pretty sure if you make a movie on him, he must have done some real good things, in his career. Because it leads all up to a point where he becomes Father Stu, and then they don't fill in the rest of the year. Besides that, he's like, oh no, he died at age 50. This is based on a true story. So yeah, this is a pretty decent movie. Mark Wahlberg, fun fact, he was filming the movie Uncharted, at the same time, the movie with Tom Holland and all that stuff. And you can tell there's which one he was trying in and which one he wasn't trying. He was trying in Fathers 2. He did a good job in Fathers 2. In Uncharted, you could tell this man did not care. I'm gonna get my money. Well, the other one, he's literally a producer on the movie. He was passionate about that movie, about Fathers 2, and you can tell. Like, you put that much makeup on to make yourself look fat, And the amazing thing is the dramatic there's just such a dramatic like you're just looking at the looks, just based on the looks. Like, obviously he changes as a person, like he's completely different on those ends, while still having the heart of Stuart Long. The dramatic difference in looks between the beginning Stuart Long and then Father Stu is super dramatic and just whoa. Like, something, those are the same two people? Oh my. Like they look so different, which is such it's a true story, so it's not really a metaphor, but I can say it's a metaphor for how much he changed. How much. And Faust, dude, he is such like a symbol of just not giving up. It's like, no matter what life hits you with, like 2 cars, just like 2 cars, no matter what life hits you with, you gotta keep going. And cause God gave you a mission, God has made each and every person with a purpose, and he doesn't want, just because there's gonna be adversity when you're pursuing God and spreading the God's word, but you just gotta keep going. And Father Stu is such a symbol of that. So for that reason, this is such a powerful movie. So I do recommend this movie. If I'm going to give it a rating, I want to say either a high 7 or a low 8 or like a medium 8, so somewhere in that range. You're just getting so much praise. What are your flaws with this movie? I don't know. I don't think it just didn't wow me that much. Like there's some cool angles. There's cool camera angles. The acting was pretty good. But I think there's just nothing that was like, oh my god, or this is so astounding. No, there was nothing like that. But it was a powerful movie, and I hope you go see it yourself. This movie is rated R, but it's only rated R for the language. And I mean, there's a lot of drinking and smoking in it, but besides that, I feel like this movie, it is a good movie. There's nothing I had to block my ass for or anything. I recommend this movie. I'm not a Catholic, but hey, I find it inspiring. It's for Christian kind of thing. You just gotta keep going. God gives you a mission. Gotta keep going no matter what adversity you face. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this review. If you enjoyed, hit on YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe, comment what you thought of the movie. If you've seen it, you should see it. If you're on Instagram, you can like the post, comment what you thought of it. If you've seen it, send it to a friend. Who knows? Maybe even give me a follow. I don't care. So just my main thing that I want you to do, I don't care if you do anything else. But, go see the movie. If you think this movie sounds interesting to you, go see it. Because this movie is pretty good, Yeah, so that's my review of Father Stu. I hope you enjoy it.